Enough of the egg.
Welcome, one and all, to String Theory.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, the weekly live YouTube series that's been going on for 7,900 weeks, where you ask the questions and we give flippant answers that may or may not be true.
Almost like we don't care. But we
Mostly like we don't care.
But we do.
And, yeah, so a big welcome to all of you that back. I mean, they just keep coming back. I don't know what's going on.
We even have a live studio audience
Yes, we
here
do.
tonight. Well,
Even-
almost.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on over there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's the special section over there.
Special section over
Yeah.
there. Speaking of special thanks to our partners in crime, Boucher Guitars, Levy's Leather Straps, G&G Music in Antigonish. Go and go tell thank you. Fantasy Music in Halifax.
Steve McNeil.
The premier of music in Nova Scotia. Opry Music Store, Vince Mullen up in Miramichi, New Brunswick. K&K Sound, the best pickups in the world. Gallagher Guitars, Recording King Guitars, Alvarez Yerry St. Louis Music. Thank you so much for all the help you've given us. Yamaha Music Canada, same thing. James Martin Instruments in Ireland, who just called me a few days ago. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Joshua House, one of the best builders in Canada up in Goodrich, Ontario. Close Guitars, in my opinion, the world's finest carbon fiber instruments. Cody Guitars, electric guitars, custom made right here in Enfield, Nova Scotia. And here's big news, guys. The newest partner in the guitar lineup.
You save it to the end.
Oh, no, it's coming. Okay, I'll save it till the end.
Then you can segue.
Audio Sprockets, Daddario Canada, thank you for your great everything, strings, accessories. The ARC, Acoustic Resonance Comfort Armrests by Dakota McNamara. Apollo Picks, Nick, still got it, ain't going anywhere. And Tone Right, just also an incredible product. Now, so that we'll segue
To
Capo Corner.
As we do. You Campbell?
Capo, yes, I do. Thank you. Even though it's for a banjo.
Okay. Another?
Yes. Even though this is for a 12-string.
Okay. This is exciting stuff.
This is really exciting.
Yeah.
Just today, mere hours ago, we have a brand new partner in the guitar section of the partners. Orange Wood Guitars is now a partner of the JP Cormier channel. And the reason is that I bought one. And it arrived here a couple of days ago, and it freaked me right out.
You've been Agent Orange ever since.
I've been Agent Orange.
Orange, you glad you got it?
Orange, you glad I got it too? And so, yeah.
It's a nice Orangedale whistle over there.
It is.
Yep.
It's a tremendous guitar. And we will be talking about it throughout the evening, because I'm probably going to play it a couple times. But one of the things I want to do right away is the other half of Capo Corner, which is to talk about one of our main partners in the stores for the show is Fantasy Music in Halifax. You know, Stephen McNeil, like Glenn Gotel up in Antigonish at G&G Music. Yeah. And Vince Mullen, the newest guy with us.
In the YCH?
In Miramichi. Well, Stephen McNeil, the shop down there, has been experiencing some pretty crappy
Houston,
times.
We have a problem.
Because of the construction on Spring Garden Road.
The arse is right out of her on Spring Garden Road.
The arse is completely out of her, and it's actually been bad enough that Stephen's been denied access to the front door of his own shop.
Which should never happen.
No. I mean, I know they have to fix the road, they got plans, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
They can't be turning him and customers away from the store.
And that's not right. Yeah. And I hope that they do something to fix that sooner than later. But Stephen has had a very bad month because foot traffic's not possible. Yeah. And I just want to shout out to Stephen. Well, a lot of things. I mean, his shop is one of the partners that we've had nearly since the beginning, and represents the type of privately owned small shop, specialty store that you can get stuff in there you just can't get anywhere else.
At a level of service that you can't get at a big box store.
Yeah, so I want everyone to know that you can actually get into the store. I don't know how hard that will be.
You might have to take your own shovel and beat a construction worker
That's
over
right.
the head with it.
And also remember that Stephen, he mail orders everywhere.
Yeah.
The same as Glenn, the same as Vince. If there's something in that shop that you want, and just excuse me 1 second because I have to grab my phone.
I'll be right here.
Will you be right there?
Yeah, I'll just sit here. There you go.
One of the things that I have to talk about as well about Stephen is we're going to start announcing the sections of the grand prize.
Of the package.
The package is looking...
The container.
Yeah, the package is looking...
The grand prize container.
The package is looking
Easy,
awfully,
George and Wheezy.
awfully sound. Awfully sound. And so...
Peanut gallery's in overdrive over there.
So we're going to start this week with Stephen. Next week, we're going to tell you what G&G is giving, which is also incredibly impressive. And the week after that, we're going to tell you what Vince Mullen up at Opry Music is going to throw into the pack. And it turns out, obviously, when you start to hear what's going to be in this prize, it makes perfect sense that we're taking
50 people.
25 weeks
Yeah.
to compile 50 people, because this prize is frigging huge. It's huge.
It's massive.
It's massive. And if you want, you cannot win this prize unless you are a subscriber. You must hit subscribe, like our videos.
Ring the bell
It
every
doesn't
day.
cost you a dime to do it. Just hit subscribe. It helps us with YouTube. It helps us to continue. I mean, look at the community we've built.
It's huge.
And it is. It's humongous how many companies are now involved with us. And we're putting great instruments in the hands of happy players.
Of everybody.
Well, I have a friend here. We have a friend here right tonight that has just purchased a Doc Watson Gallagher, and I'm helping to facilitate the purchase. It's going to come here. David and I have worked it all out. He's going to have a Gallagher, right? Because
A little baby Gallagher.
a little baby Doc Watson model Gallagher, and because of all of this, because of the channel, because of the work that Ginger has done tirelessly, and myself, and you now for almost a year. I mean, it's incredible what we've accomplished here, right? So the package coming from Fantasy, this is just deadly. I can't, and I want to say too that the makers of all this stuff are pitched into this, right? So thank you very much to the manufacturers and the distributors that have pitched into getting this done, and I'm sure that we're going to be able to do the same thing with the other two shops. It's going to be a diverse package. But anyhow, Fantasy Music, their contribution to the grand prize is an Yamaha Music Canada. Thank you so much. Terry Hume. You all know how I feel about Yamaha guitars and silent fiddles.
Everything.
Everything. A Yamaha FG 840 Dreadnought Maple.
Whoa.
It is killer. I've wanted to actually buy this guitar about 6 times, and I keep leaving it there. Now somebody else is going to get it for free. It's a $700 guitar. He's also giving away an AC801, which is the small version of the Mark acoustic amplifier.
Yeah. We've used that at his shop, and it is killer.
Deadly.
Yeah.
$800 worth.
Nice.
And thank you to Sharon Green and the distribution company for them, Mark Acoustic. I mean, I'm probably going to end up switching to one of those eventually. I have to get one in here to review, but I've played through them. They're just unbelievable. Then, Daddario. Our friends at Daddario, a massive company, worldwide company, as these other two are as well. They're putting in the entire mic accessory kit that you've seen on the show here.
The starter kit.
It's $150 for that. So right there, we've got $1,650 worth of merchandise from one store in this prize package. The other stores are very similar to this.
Yeah.
So whoever wins this is going to have a bevy of wicked instruments.
Veritable cornucopia.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable.
You'll be enjoying almost everything.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. And So another thing we want to mention too is if you walk into fantasy music and you mention string theory, you've seen us on string theory, you're going to get a free set of excess Daddario strings.
There you go.
So if you, just from walking in the store and going, I watch string theory.
You can't beat that.
Once a week, the first person in, once a week, will get a free set of Daddario XS acoustic guitar strings.
And if you're not walking in, go online.
Yeah, go
or
online.
Call Stephen.
Find out. Stephen has everything on his website and Reverb and Facebook.
He's not hard to find.
No. And the same with all of our other partners. G&G Music, #1 Boucher dealer in the world, right? Vince Mullen at Opry Music in Miramichi. That store has been there for 40 years. It's well known. He can get things that none of the other stores get, and that's what I love about these 3 stores. He's dealing the Angelicos, the Guilds, all this really cool stuff, Gretches, and like. So if you want something, don't feel like you even have to struggle to get it. One of these shops will be able to give you anything you want.
Yeah.
And ship it right to your door. So that's the first prize package. We'll be announcing G&G's prize package next week. And the week after that, we will speak to Vince Mullen's situation. And boys, I'm telling you, at that point, after 2 more weeks, we'll have 20 people in the draw.
Yep.
Another 30 to go. Out of 50 people, somebody will win this grand prize.
Somebody's going to have to clear out a room in their house.
They are
to
going to
put
have to
stuff in.
clear out a room. And then the other 49 plus the winner will receive access to a private live concert here on YouTube. That'll be the runner-up prize for everybody who didn't win the grand prize.
You'll be enjoying him right now.
Yeah, you'll be enjoying me all the time. Yes. So, that was a rather lengthy Capo Corner, but there was a lot to be addressed. And let's take a question first before I'm so excited about this guitar, I want to show everybody. But let's take a question. And the lovely Ginger's in the house.
She is. She's right there.
Just here.
She's awesome.
We're going to be losing Ginger soon.
Yeah.
She's going to have to go back to work.
She's going to go back to flying things and
Theory.
zooming and stuff.
Zooming. They've already refused to put Ginger and I in the simulator together.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
They know that that's bad news.
Yeah. So there you go.
First, Kirsten.
First, Kirsten goes to.
Well, it's super chat. It's not so much a question as a comment.
Okay.
We have a super chat from DanTube1.
DanTube1. Good to have you back.
It says, JP, thanks for introducing me to Dakota McNamara's The Arc Custom Armrest.
Yep.
Here's a 10% gratuity commission for you regarding the ebony one I ordered for my Boucher SG41G.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting mine. I was going to get it today, but things get a little tangled up. But we're going to do the next video I'm probably going to have to do it next week because I have gigs this weekend and I have to practice tomorrow for those. But he's going to come. He's got mine all done. Good. We're going to show the install and how it's put on, how it's removed. Yeah, and make sure you check if you watch that video. Just make sure you check in the description because that contains all the places that you would find him online.
There's only one place.
It's
in the description.
That's right. It's a Gmail address. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah. So yeah, Dakota, he's getting orders. That's fantastic.
You are going to love that thing.
It's really beautiful.
It is.
Yeah,
they are cool.
They're very cool.
Yep.
Okay, next.
We have a super chat from Cam.
Hey, Cam.
Cam Disaster.
Did I hear a rumor that Mr. Potato Head is actually going to grace us with his presence
We
this
may actually
weekend?
see him in Halifax this weekend.
It was
Yes.
a rumor.
Can't wait, buddy. Don't let us down now because we're all tuned and excited.
Yeah.
He says, "G'day, Ginger, JP, and the Coot.
G'day, mate.
Good to see you. Can I put bass strings on my JP Cormier signature model Boucher? He's bringing back an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Yeah. I can think of 4 uses for those bass strings.
Reviving an old.
And
Other
with
than
that said,
Yep, here we go.
let me show you this guitar.
Break it out.
This is the Orangewood Oliver M. And now, I just want to say this guitar is going to get a full review. when you see companies like this, and I've been hearing about them for a couple of years, and people are asking me, all kinds of people have asked me, they've been asked on here numerous times about this company. When you see this something like this going on, and you see the price point, right? You look at this with a great deal of skepticism. Right?
Yeah, grain of salt.
It's like, okay, how is that possible? And indeed, this guitar only cost me $300. I bought it off their website. It came very quickly in a cardboard crate, in a gig bag with just a stabilizer on top to hold the headstock. The guitar came out of the bag in tune. Like, that's the first thing that freaked me out.
Tells you something right there.
And so now there's a few things about it, right? Number one, and I tell guitar builders this all the time, so I have no problem saying this, but it came with horrible strings on it. I'm not going to say who made them, because they do make good strings, but this particular type of string is not good. Guitar companies should be well in the know that, especially if they're trying to sell an instrument, they need a coated string, period. If it's hanging on a wall, you don't want to put non-coated strings on it, because the more people try it, the deader the strings get, the worse the guitar sounds, the slower it sells.
Yeah.
So you should be putting coated strings on guitars regardless. And so I put a set of elixirs on this. This was the first thing I grabbed out of the case. And the top is all solid mahogany. Laminates back and sides mahogany. The bridge and nut are both bone. The bridge,
That's
the
surprising.
saddle and nut are,
That's surprising.
it is
that the
surprising.
Saddle and nut are bone.
Saddle and nut are bone. Bridge and fingerboard are rosewood.
Yeah. Compensated saddle.
Compensated saddle. Even the strap button is on.
Yeah.
Right. And when I pulled it out, it sounded great, but when I put the strings on it, it became something else again. Just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
It sounds exactly like it should.
Yeah.
It's an OM mahogany guitar, right? Now, it's a $300 OM mahogany guitar.
And you can, in fairness, you can tell that it's a
can-
$300 guitar.
Exactly, because when you look inside it,
Yeah.
there's imperfection in the
Yeah.
in not mistakes, but there's pieces of wood and glue and whatnot
But
inside.
the fit and the finish on the outside
is flawless. And here's
Yeah.
the thing that blows me away. When I talked to them today, it took me several days to get a hold of them. But the one thing that the young man said to me, who is the head of artist relations, and it stuck in my brain because nobody's ever said it to me before really in this context, was he said when he didn't say when the owners hear how well you like the guitar, or when the builders hear how well you like the guitar, he didn't say that. You know what he said? He said, when our techs hear how much you like the guitar, they're going to be so happy. And come to find out, that is where they put 100% of their effort. They have the guitars built in good large shops in Indonesia,
Right.
but they don't sell them as such. They come back to the United States, to California, and a group of obviously incredibly talented technicians perfect these guitars.
Yeah.
And they are. This action is perfect, intonation is perfect. Everything about the guitar is ready to go on stage.
That guitar out of the bag was better set up.
Than some of my guitars in here that I've worked on.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's scary.
Out of the bag. That
For
was better set up.
$300. Now you can, and I'm getting off on a tangent, but there will be a full review of this guitar, but I just will close with this. And you know, because you've been around as long as I have fooling with this. 10 years ago, maybe not even 10, but 10 for sure, if you spent $300 on a guitar, you would get something that was playable.
Absolutely.
Unplayable.
Yeah.
Unplayable. Just a dead, no projection, no tone, no volume piece of crap is what you get for $300.
Plastic nut and saddle.
Everything wrong.
Yeah.
Horrible. Action, frets hanging over.
Yeah.
No horrible intonation. Like
Yeah.
and you can still buy guitars, but they cost $99 now.
First thing I did when I picked that up is check the intonation on it, and it was bang on.
It's bang on, right to the 20th fret. It's just as clean. So there you go. There's the take on Orangewood guitars, and what it means is that you can spend $5,000 on a Boucher if you want, or a Martin, or a Gibson, or any of those things, and that's all great. But you can also, you could do that and still buy a $300 guitar that gives you an entirely new palette.
Yeah.
And that's what this does. This guitar is a very unique sounding. It has all the right qualities of mahogany in it because it's a solid top. What are you going to do, man?
And for everybody out there that has the $5,000 Boucher,
Yeah.
or an Alvarez, or a Yeri, like a bunch of Yamahas in your fleet,
Yep.
everybody that has a guitar and plays a guitar, you actually need one of these
You do.
guitars.
That's your couch guitar.
That's your coach guitar.
That's
That's
your
your
travel
campfire guitar.
Yep.
Your drunk at the neighbor's place guitar.
That's your outside guitar
Yeah.
if you want it. That's your thinking guitar because it's almost like an instrument. Any of those instruments are like instruments that just are like they're like vehicles for your ideas. They don't overshadow them, right? You can invent something on an instrument like this and then move to your Martin or your Boucher or your Yeri or your L series, and all of a sudden it becomes something even more. But this can inspire you because it plays so nice and sounds so good that you can use it to be like, this is just such a handy little, it just feels like an old friend.
Yeah.
Same as Recording King. Recording King does exactly the same thing, except they have a pedigree, right?
Yeah.
And that's the only difference, is Recording King has a beautiful pedigree of a history in the guitar world. And so, so that's, I'm really impressed, and
I can't wait to get inside it. And
we're gonna
take a better
I want
look
to put
inside.
I'm gonna put a K&K in this thing and play it live because this is absolutely 100% willing to go on stage.
Yeah.
Unless this thing disintegrates in the first 3 months, I can't see anything wrong with it. And I've seen a few that were, I thought, oh boy, but no, $300. And one more thing I want to say, just quickly, is the entire lineup of these guitars is not available in Canada yet.
It's only selected models.
Because of the abalone that they're using in the instruments, they need a permit from Canada Customs to reship that into Canada, and because it has to be verified where it's from, blah, 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 harvesting, whatever. But they're working on that, and they told me that within 6 months, you'll be able to get the entire line, which includes all solids for $1,000. Right? All solid dreadnoughts for $1,000 US. So 1,300 Canadian. Again, it's just like, I just love to see these companies do this. These guys, Recording King, Sigma, like it's just, oh man.
It's getting to be some serious competition out there.
It's just so cool. It's just one more really cool instrument that you can
Esteban
own.
is running scared.
Yeah, Esteban. Well, that's the guitars I was talking about that you bought for $99 that made you want to kill yourself with a fucking brick.
Yeah. What's happening over there in the peanut
Cat
gallery?
next. Sorry. Love you,
What's going
Orangewood.
on over there?
See you soon.
Oh boy.
Chris is taking a little heat for his shirt over
Oh,
here.
I like that shirt.
Come on.
Looks like you got hit with a beat
like
up
a
A cruise ship
Looks like you got beat up in Printer's Alley.
down in Nashville.
It looks like a Florida shirt to me.
Yeah.
It is. It's totally a Florida shirt.
But
Some
Jeff
cruiser.
Gallant said a super chat
You look like
addressing your shirt.
you look like you get rolled.
I
through
rolled over Don Johnson in the parking
Yeah.
lot there.
Yeah, it looks like you beat the shit out of Don Ho. Connect.
Well, Jeff says it looks like you borrowed your grandmother's shirt.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done.
Some
Jeff.
serious shade.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
connect.
suck a
Got
lobster.
some. Oh dear. We got a super chat from Jim.
Jim Hanlon.
If only,
Jim Hanlon?
Oh,
Sweet.
hello,
I
Jimmy.
just can't. So he said the super chat, but I don't see a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
First time caller, long time listener.
Yeah.
It'll show up eventually, I think. Okay, well, while we wait for that,
All right.
Okay.
we have a question from Eli Patrick Music.
Ah, Eli Patrick. How you doing, buddy?
Are you familiar with Cedar Ridge guitars? I got one at an auction a year or two ago. Perfect for reed. It's a parlor guitar with nylons on it. Your thoughts?
Oh. Never heard of them. Cedar Ridge.
There's something about that design aesthetic that seems familiar to me.
Parlor with nylon strings.
Yeah, I can't say for sure that I know about them, but it's possible I've seen one. Yeah, that must be amazing.
Eli, can you show that to us on a short? On a YouTube short?
Make a YouTube short and play some reed on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd like to see that myself. It sounds like there's a bunch of guitar companies like vintage. You know, vintage guitars. That they're like Chinese knockoffs of everything. They've done some stuff like that, and it almost seems like what it might be like.
I wish his stomach would stop rattling over there. It's like a volcano that's going to go off. Or a geyser.
You have hearing like a wombat.
No, Jack is snoring over there.
Oh yeah, that's what it's. Jack snoring. No, it's
One
not
of
him.
Miles' stomach.
No, it's Jack snoring.
Okay. Well.
Connect.
Oh, so Jim's super chat came in,
All right.
also addressing Chris's shirt.
I knew it.
Jesus Christ.
I knew it.
This looks like he spent an hour or two in the underbelly of Bahrain.
The seedy underbelly
seedy
of
underbelly,
Bahrain.
Yeah. You do look like a
Fresh
guy.
off the cruise ship.
You look like a guy.
My
Well, it was so goddamn cold and rainy today.
You feel
I
like
needed
vacation.
I knew I was coming to a safe space. Apparently, friggin' not.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a little sunshine happening.
You do look like you'd be selling fake Rolexes in the alley in Bahrain. You do.
Out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Out in the parking lot at Publix.
Yeah. You buy?
Yeah, you
buy watch? You
Hey,
buy
buddy.
watch?
Psst, bud. Want to buy an F?
Connect.
So it continues.
Oh Jesus.
Another super chat from Jeff. Chris, your grandfather called. He says you look pretty good tonight, and you don't know why.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Talk about stealing the show.
Welcome.
I know.
Welcome to the family, Orangewood.
Yep.
There you go.
Here we are.
There you go.
Warts and all.
Warts and all.
Old Warts LeBron sitting over there.
Warts. Yeah.
And Bertha Belinda Baggs sitting behind us at the computer.
Okay, so we got a super chat from Caper Dave that's not about your shirt.
Okay.
Caper who?
Caper Dave.
Is that new?
No?
Okay. Caper Dave.
I don't know that it's not new.
I think that's new. Welcome, Caper
I
Dave.
don't know if
if
that's
you're
a
new.
question from him.
Yeah.
Welcome back if you're not.
He says, love the channel, JP. In all your travels, did you ever cross paths with either Guy Clark, Jerry Jeff Walker, or James Burton?
I met the first two. Did festivals with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy Clark was up here years ago.
Yeah. Jerry Jeff Walker was
Yeah.
was in Canmore with me.
Oh, nice.
I did a songwriter's stage with him, which was absolutely ridiculous playing on stage with Jerry Jeff
Yeah.
Walker. Yeah. But I never met James Burton, although he's one of my biggest heroes. And when I was working in Nashville, I once owned a pink Paisley Telecaster with a B-bender set up on it, and which I unfortunately fell on hard times and sold. I should have never have done that. But those were those days. It was tough living back then, living in my car and everything else. So
Hard to live in a guitar.
it is. It's hard to eat. It's hard to eat a Telecaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although you might want to try sometimes. You can't get the lick just right. Bastard. Yeah. Okay, next.
Took a strange
Yeah.
turn. We have another super chat from Jim.
Shut up.
Not about the shirt, I hope.
Not about the shirt.
Okay.
So if this is Orangewood's $300 what about their high-end goodies?
Well, see, that's what I mean.
$1,000 solid. Can't
If
wait.
you can, yeah, I guess.
Right?
And they're gorgeous. They're beautiful. Indian rosewood, torrefied Sitka tops, beautiful inlays. Like they got those seagull wing ones, like the Yamaha. They're very similar to the old. I don't remember the Yamaha model, but there was a Yamaha model had a dove and it looked like seagulls on the fretboard.
Yeah.
They're very reminiscent of that, and It's just a gorgeous guitar. For $1,000, it's probably going to be a killer.
Can't
right?
wait to see those.
Me neither, especially if they're set up like this one. Holy shit. There's just no way around that. So, yeah. Okay. Next.
Super chat from Joe McGraw.
All right.
How are you,
Joe
Joe?
McGraw.
Driftwood Guitars does reviews of guitars and cuts them in half. Drop test the whole deal. Really need to watch their channel. The Gibson was pathetic.
Yeah, I just subscribed to them, and that guy, oh my God. Well, first of all, I'm sorry, I cannot remember his name right off the bat because I've only been watching him for about a couple of weeks. But him and his partner in the shop. Now, mind you, this guy builds guitars that the price tag is 20 grand.
Mm-hmm.
His guitars are works of art, right? He's a master luthier. So him and his buddy do these videos where they take a guitar and cut it this way, and open it right up and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And they do these review videos that I'm telling you, it's terrifying because they have cut open a Gibson and a Taylor, and they just look at it and go,
Tear it apart.
"What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This is what's inside this $1,500 guitar? Like, come on! Like, and worse than this, like shit hanging off the outside, glue sprayed all over the place,
Yep.
people's fingerprints in glue, and so I'm like, I love that channel because that guy is pro. He's just like me, pulls no punches. He's just like, I love Gibson, and I love Taylor, I love Martin, but this is bullshit. We should demand better. And that's what I've been saying for 2 years now. Well, all my life. But 2 years publicly, I've been demanding that we ask for that, right? We matter. I might not be Clint Black or Billy Strings or whatever the hell. My money is the same as his. And what I need to do my art is the same as his.
These companies,
You know what I mean?
these large companies, though, spent so many years unchallenged for the most part.
Exactly. They were the only game in town.
Yep. And they totally sat back on their laurels. They became more corporation than instrument builder.
Exactly.
The bean counters took over.
Exactly.
That guitar comes down the line. The tech has 2 minutes to set it up, string
right.
it, and adjust the action before it goes out.
Remember-
And they look like they got put together on the inside with a chainsaw.
Exactly. Remember the day you told me this, and I nearly crapped. One day, Chris came over. I'm not sure what we were doing. I might have been in your shop doing an install with you, and we were talking about Epiphone
Yep.
and how good these new Inspired by Gibson Epiphones are. And Chris looked at me and said, "I did the math last night." He said, I went online and found out how many Gibson guitars are made per year. I did the math on 8-hour work days, even including, taking out holidays and everything else. How many hours each month that's spent to make this number of guitars? And you know what he told me? He says, the guy at the end of the line, the quality control guy, has 8 minutes per guitar. 8 minutes. That's grotesque.
To fix any kind of blemish.
Exactly. To make
Fix
sure
the
that
setup.
everything is right,
Yeah.
to look inside it, to do all the things that these guys do to the external and the setup of the guitar.
Yeah.
A Gibson tech has 8 minutes to finish the guitar and get it into the case and out the door. And the same thing's probably happening with Martin. I don't think it happens as much with Taylor.
No.
I think that
Taylor's quality is pretty
is
solid.
very, very high. They take it really seriously.
Yeah.
And I can't fault them.
And it's why the Epiphones are so tremendous these days.
Yeah.
They're number 2,
Yes.
and they got something to fight for, and they are fighting.
And I have to at the same time look at Gibson and go, good on you, because Gibson, the new management
Gibson,
there,
yeah.
right? They're the ones who are looking at Epiphone and going, okay, here's a green light, build wicked guitars,
Yeah.
and they're letting them do it. That's what's happening. I mean, Epiphone's not acting on its own.
No.
Gibson's going, okay, we're going to support you to do this. And there we go. We get guitars like my Jumbo. We get guitars like my Dove, my Excellente. The J45 I couldn't keep because Dave Gunning wanted it. And he came and bought it from me. I couldn't even keep that guitar in the studio for more than a month, and somebody came in and Dave wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
He says, I want this guitar. I said, well, I want it too, but I love you, so here.
Yeah.
So
Take it and buzz off, fly the hell out
piss
of here.
off in your skinny ass back to Pictou County.
Your country mailbox
kiss my
ass.
arse, you mailbox-headed bastard, you.
Dandy. Thanks, JV. Wow, I love this.
It's a family show, folks.
Yep.
Next.
Yikes. Oh, we have a super chat from Mark Smith.
Mark Smith, back again.
Hello, Mark Smith.
When will tickets be on sale for your 4 shows in a row at the Carlton with Dave for your Christmas show?
They should be going on sale anytime, I would think. Probably 30 days out.
Yeah, the venue manages all that. So.
Yeah, Carlton does that. I have nothing to do with it.
Buy early because those shows
They will be sold
gone.
out in hours.
Yeah.
So make sure you go get in there early.
Good.
Next.
We have a super chat from Colin Dolan, whose name I've apparently been pronouncing wrong. Sorry
Ooh.
about that, Colin.
Colin Dolan?
Dolan.
Oh.
What have you been saying?
Doolin.
Oh, Colin Dolan.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually probably say it differently every time. I don't really know. But his question: Hi all, best classical guitar for around 2,000 Canadian.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, shit.
Where is it?
What's it called? I've only had it for a while and don't hardly use gut string. Cordoba. Right?
Cordoba. Yeah. Where did you put it?
It's around here somewhere. It's probably in the storage room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Cordoba I have. I think.
Are you sure?
I'm not positive of that.
You
But
don't
it-
look positive.
No, but it was $1,500. It's one of the best. It's one of the best gut string guitars I've ever played. I actually have an $8,000 Ramirez here that I don't play because it's so valuable. I don't play it.
Right.
It is signed by Lightfoot, and I have it hidden away. Yeah, I do use it, but this Cordoba, holy crap, what a guitar! And it's got a truss system in it. It's got a pickup in it. Absolutely incredible. I paid about $1,400 for it, and it's just deadly. And you can tell it because it has these 3 white keystones on the headstock. Just 3 little. They look like little white keystones. That's the emblem for the guitar, and I'm almost positive it is a Cordoba. A buddy of mine and one of my old college roommates in Mississippi has one, just like mine. And he went and bought his because of mine, and he's blown away. And he's a Reed fanatic too, like I am. So yeah, Cordoba all the way. Check him out.
Next.
So we have a super chat from Cam.
Cam Disaster again.
Mr. Potato Head again.
He says, I'll sponsor Dimitri J's tattoo question. So that was up here somewhere. Oh, so his question is, sponsored by Cam. New in the comments, but I've been watching String Theory from the beginning. Got a question. What does that tattoo on your left arm mean?
Oh.
It means I am a high priest of the Church of Chocolate Sundays.
No, it doesn't.
Good bullshit.
It would be too long to explain.
Well, you can
but
explain
it's-
some of it.
Well, okay. Well, it's just
Give us the high points.
the high points.
What's in the middle there with the eye?
Well, so we have the Haida bear, which is the animal of it's an animal of knowledge. And music. It does all those things in the mythology, right? And then and out of the mouth of the bear is coming the all-seeing eye.
But it's guitar necks.
But the sides of the eye, of the sides of the triangle, are actually guitar necks. And the lightning is coming out of the eye, up into the bear, and down into my left hand, which signifies the power of music coming from the universe, being translated by the things here on Earth. And that's basically what it means. There's a lot of depth to this because of my own personal history and being a Mason and being and all those things. But that's basically what it means. Is that
There you go.
yeah, that my musical abilities are powered by the universe and my association with the earth and other people and old things, right? Things that predate all of us, really, right?
That's exceptionally deep.
Yes, it is exceptionally deep. And next week we will discuss the often underrated book by Chelsea Flabbington
So join us again for Deep Thoughts.
with Chris and John. And we will be enjoying different beverages such as Stella and
Right now.
right now.
Next.
I see a super chat from Jim, but I again don't see a question.
Yeah, his text is not coming in.
Yeah,
very
no,
good.
I'm not going to put my jacket on. I like my shirt.
Yeah,
Go.
piss off.
Yeah.
I'll see if that shows up at some point.
I think we should give a big shout out right now to Elon Musk
Yeah.
and Starlink that is powering. I'm sitting over there watching us on the screen with nearly no delay, and that's like freaking me out because we've never had internet service like this before.
We actually look clearer.
We do, and I look much wider
Well,
because I'm at a higher
Yeah.
That's why they call it
Broadband.
broadband. So I love you, Elon Musk.
Oh, dear.
I love you. We all love you.
the Starlink has been pretty good to us so far.
Holy crap! What a speed it has.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So far, so
What a
good.
hum, what a hum.
What a hum.
I mean, the bar was set fairly low.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still.
With internet
Yeah.
that just didn't work for live streams
Just
at
think of
all.
where all our bits are coming from, Ginger.
Chris, we used to have a bad internet.
We had a pretty crappy connection,
It
Howard.
was so bad.
How bad was it, Howard?
Well, it was so bad that a knockout was imminent.
It was not going to go the
It
distance
was
at all.
never gonna go the distance. And then we got the Starlink dish.
To infinity and beyond, Howard.
All of a sudden, the world was our oyster.
It opened right up. It was like the first round all over again.
It opened doors. It opened windows. Everything became open.
Is that good? It's kind of cold.
It blew the doors off of everything. Okay, next.
Oh dear.
Maybe Elon will see this and go, I want to hire him.
Yeah, cut them off right
Is
now.
that,
Yeah,
is that what he's
yeah,
gonna do?
shut that dish
Turn
off.
off the dish.
Shut that dish off immediately. That guy's an arsehole. He won't drive one of my trucks. Okay, connect. Yes, I will.
I don't. Anyway, we have a super chat from Stephen Baker.
Super chat from Elon Musk. Yeah. Will you guys piss off for $1 million? Yeah. Okay.
Stephen Baker, actually.
Hi,
Stephen
Stephen.
Baker.
Cheers.
Good boy.
Happy Wednesday.
He says, I've been away for almost 7 years. Who are the local artists I might have missed? Can you give a top 3 newish artists recommendation? I miss the music from home more than Donairs.
Oh. Well, we're not missing the donaires, obviously. Hey, our friends.
Okay, well,
Our friends are great new musicians.
yeah, but is he talking about Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, like
so-
East Coast. I mean,
Okay,
I'm sure
well-
that East Coast.
Well, East
qualifies.
Coast, yes.
East Coast.
Montgomery Street Band is
Yeah.
somebody you should look into. I would also immediately, I think of Christine Campbell. Mm-hmm. That's one of the most. She's not new. She's been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
But she is friggin' brilliant.
She's killing it.
And like when I make these pronouncements, I always go for a different reason than most people do. And my reasoning is only one facet, right? It's their longevity. That I see Christine Campbell still being important in this industry when she's 60, right? And she's only in her 30s, early 30s now.
She's going to have some staying
Maybe.
power.
I don't even know if she is 30 yet. But I mean, is she? But that's what I mean. Like that, when I mean, there's lots of great musicians. And here's another one. If you want to talk about a band, Coig,
Yeah.
in my opinion, has the ability to stay relevant for the next 30 years if they wish to do it. Right? It's not easy,
Yeah.
especially for a band. But
Do you know who the best new artist is
Who?
that I can think of? My top pick?
yeah,
Judd gunning.
Yes. Now there's another one. This is a kid, 17 years old, is just starting, who is absolutely genius. This guy.
Killing it.
If he continues to do what he's doing,
Yeah.
he's going to set a lot of things on his heels.
Dave is going to be driving the limo.
Yeah, and I'll be doing the sound.
Yeah.
I'll just be sitting there with holding my whatever,
Yeah.
and that'll be that.
Yeah.
I'll just be Judd's driver too. Chauffeur, show good, I always say.
Oh dear.
Wow.
was-
Wow.
So there you
Something.
go. That's just a
Smattering.
a smattering of what's actually going on.
Yeah.
You know, this province has been blessed with the highest GDP of music.
Atlantic Canada, I think, as a
Oh
whole.
my God.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how much talent is in the 4 provinces, right?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Something in the water.
Yeah, it's nothing like it anywhere else. And like I go elsewhere in North America, and I literally feel sorry for these people. I do, because because there's great artists everywhere, right? But we just seem to have
They just grow in the ditches here.
yeah, it's like this weird overabundance,
Fill
it.
and in a way, that's not that healthy for each individual artist. 'Cause
No.
there's so many of them that it's hard to catch attention. That's why we have to go out, away from here, to make a living.
It's fiddly-dee potatoes.
Yes,
Down here.
because here it's like, oh, the guy plays like God and he writes songs like Stan Rogers and he sings like Roy Orbison. Not a big deal. Seen that guy last week,
Yeah.
because that's how many there are.
I had breakfast with that guy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy fixes my car. I punched him in the face. It's
Yeah.
all good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I got in a bar fight with that guy
Yeah.
one time. Yeah, there's
He's
3
down
of them.
waxing the boat right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
He just fixed me a donaire. So I mean, like it's true. They're falling out of the trees here.
He just chopped onions for me yesterday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wrote a better song than Lightfoot, but you
Yeah.
know, right now he's at waxing my fucking car.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh boy. We have a super chat from Dan Tube One.
Dan Tube One
Tube
back
One.
again.
I know Boucher's Bluegrass series differs from the studio series with a bigger sound hole, narrower nut, and medium strings. Any bracing differences?
Yes, and there's no difference in the sound hole. Boucher, Robin doesn't believe in that. There's all of the sound holes on his guitars, unless it's a specific order. Robin will not put in a large sound hole on any guitar. He doesn't believe in it, and I don't either. I think that's a complete gimmick. One of the things that we've been
It's like Monster Cable.
we've been brainwashed into thinking many things about about music, instruments, the industry. It's just something that I've been thinking about it for the last few days, actually, because the Life of Music series has become
Imagine having to make the inlays in 10 different sizes for your different guitars, right?
so. Yes, so the Bluegrass model has the narrower Martin nut, and it is braced differently because it's designed for medium strings, so it's braced differently. The Studio Goose has the 1 3/4 nut that I love, and it's braced for light strings. But you can play lights on either guitar. I play lights on my Bluegrass Goose, and it's just killer.
How is it?
Killer.
What's that you say?
Killer.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's no killer. So there's no,
Killer, eh?
so there's no, oh God, it's starting to happen on here now. So
It started here.
it's killer, it's killer. Yeah, it's killer.
What is it?
Killer.
Okay.
There's no different. They don't do larger sound holes, and so it's the bracing is different. The neck width is different. Killer. Next.
We have a super chat from Cam.
I love him.
Cam is just trying to get us to play his theme song.
Yeah, well, I'm not because, well, maybe.
He wanted to play that Orangewood again.
Cam McMaster. He's a big old boy.
Quite the disaster.
Cam McMaster. He took all my toys.
But he's bringing them Saturday night.
Cam McMaster. I'll see him in Halifax.
Then we'll
Can't-
go need a donaire.
And what the hell do you do after that?
Go home. That was fancy.
Just ridiculous.
That was fancy.
That thing is stupid.
Does sound good.
Yeah.
It does sound really good. It's
Yeah.
loud. It fills the whole room.
And it rings forever.
It does. It's like, let me sing. And it just goes on and on and on.
What is it?
Killer. Next.
Well, okay, so his question.
Loud and fills the room.
Loud and fills the room.
What?
Chris, loud and
Yeah,
fills the room.
yeah, just like Chris. He's loud and fills a room. Fills a room with what we don't want to say, but. Oh, that was good. That looked really good on camera.
She's getting
Yeah,
serious
that's good. Oh yeah, starting to throw cans at each other.
Keep it classy.
Just another
So-
another Saturday night.
I'm sure that Orangewood must be overjoyed at this point.
Oh,
that
yeah.
we've- Oh yeah,
They're loving us.
happy to
they're
be here.
loving us
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Let your hair down, boys.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We got that California sensibility.
Yeah.
It's just really wrong, but that's all right. Next.
So his question,
Who?
Cam.
Oh, Cam. Shit. Okay.
He's still there.
Oh,
Wait,
geez, are you
wait.
still here?
He doesn't get a friggin' question. We just played him a song.
Okay, Cam, go, boy.
Yeah,
What do
well,
you got?
he says it's a reverse trivia question.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Does
boy.
anyone know where the saying "connects" originated from?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it came from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? The hint is happy.
I don't.
Remember?
Yeah. It happened because this is something long ago. I said there was some conversation where the K's started getting pronounced.
You were pronouncing all the silent letters.
Yes.
And it's
that's
something
how
to do with the happy knot.
The cannot.
Remember you called him the happy
Yeah,
knot?
but this, I'm talking about something way back in my past when
Yeah.
we were having a conversation and we started pronouncing all the K's.
Yeah. Cano.
Knowledge.
Cano.
I know.
Yeah.
Can I?
And so everything got a K in front of it for a while.
Yeah.
And so when I started doing the show, that suddenly came back to me.
Like-
the happy Canot.
Like
and it was
Cam
Connect-
Master.
Yeah, Cam and Master. Cam.
Cam.
Yeah.
Why I oughta
Carsole.
cars.
Next.
Dear. We have a super chat from Isadora Lear.
Isadora Lear.
Isadora Lear, that's not new.
No.
Not
No,
new.
not at all.
Welcome back.
Please suggest the best nylon string set.
You know what? I don't have one. I don't really know that much about nylon strings. What I look for is, I try to find a set that gives you a choice of tensions, and I like a medium tension because you can have soft, medium, and hard. And so my style, which is basically playing Jerry Reed, you don't want a soft tension. You want a medium tension because you want to hit the guitar pretty hard without it cacking. And then you have a situation also where, depending on the maker of the string, the G string can feel and look much heavier than you want it to be. So you got to find the right set of strings. Like
Your G string would be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
mine would be huge, about the size of this mic stand right here,
Oh dear.
and that would barely cover everything.
I don't think he got the joke.
So
Did he?
yeah, so I in all honesty, I use them so little, I change them so little.
Your G strings?
My G strings that there's no I don't have any memory of what I even put on my last classical.
Oh my god.
Possibly, I don't know. Augustine is the ones that I usually go for. I think that's the name of them. Augustine is the one. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. They come in different colored labels, black and red.
Is it going, gentlemen?
Oh, keep talking. I was on the edge of my
Oh
seat.
yeah, I bet you
Yeah.
were. Anyhow, I'm sorry. That's not a very good answer. Jesus. That's not a very good answer, but I'm pretty sure I Augustine is what I use because that's what's in the store. Also, Daddario makes great gut strings, and they have the 3 tensions. So you got to decide when you're restringing your guitar how you want the action to feel. If you want to have a lot of response in the left hand, use a hard tension. If you want to get easier action, use soft. And if you want something that's in the middle, where you're going to be able to play it harder, and still get some action up here, use the medium tension. And that's the best I can tell you.
All right.
Bastard. Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too.
We have a super chat from Ian Rossiter.
Ian Rossiter, back.
Hi, Ian.
Waiting to hear from you.
Yeah.
But again, I can't find his question.
Chats are coming through late.
Some of them, some people can write them in with the actual super chat, and some put them separately, and sometimes
boy.
it's hard to find.
Well, pick a random ridiculous one.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
there's
getting
other. Well, I'll come back to it.
Yeah, we're getting quite near the end, so let's.
We have a super chat from Jeff.
Yes.
This is Big John. Tell your co-host to put on a Batman shirt for the next string theory, please.
A Batman shirt. I think you should wear the whole suit. Yeah. And just sit there all night going.
Just be like Bat Dad.
I'm Fat Man.
Relations.
Relations, yeah.
Bat Dad.
Bat Dad. I love Bat Dad.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. They're divorced now.
Are they?
Jen! Jen!
You can only imagine being yelled at by a guy in
yeah.
a Batman mask for 3 years.
That's a sin.
Okay, we have a super chat from Stephen Baker.
Stephen Baker back again.
I guess I'll read this.
boy.
Sorry I'm late to the party about Chris's grandmother's shirt. I didn't recognize it not crumpled on a heap on the floor.
Oh!
That's a high. That is a high five. That is a high five. Wow.
And he says, I apologize, I'm tired from packing. Couldn't
No.
resist.
That's awesome. That was a good one. That's a great shot.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if I should read that, but
Yeah.
I went for it. So here we are.
So obviously you go down to the Wrinkle Ranch for some entertainment, do you?
Oh my. Okay, boys.
Yeah.
Now we're really that's okay.
It's
That's
devolving.
yeah. We
Yeah.
better slow up a little bit here. Have you got any more serious questions over there before we get
Got a
completely
super chat from
lose
Jim.
everybody on the list?
Yeah. A super chat from Jim, again, that I cannot find.
Okay.
No question attached. But thanks for super chat, Jim. And
Love you,
then we
Jimmy.
have one from Bram Avery.
Bram Avery.
Can you recommend a good medium tension G string? I keep blowing out of the soft tension ones. I don't know where that was going. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, Larry had a question. Did I miss it?
I don't know if I want to hear any more questions.
Hang
These
on.
arseholes.
Oh, there it is. I missed super chat from Larry Reindress.
Oh, Larry
Hey, Larry.
Reindress.
She's coming apart, Larry. Put
Oh,
your
yeah.
seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Keep
yeah,
your seatbelt
yeah.
on.
The hull has been breached.
He says, when will Jeff Gallant be a guest on String Theory?
Oh,
I guess it depends when Jeff Gallant comes to town.
That's
yeah.
right.
Don't take your Jeff Gallant to town.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, it's hard. Take him to town. You can dress him up, you can't take him nowhere.
Keep blowing out of the wind.
Oh, dear.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my God almighty.
Yeah.
Where did it all
Oh,
go?
boy.
It's a good thing
Where
we're.
did it go so wrong?
It's a good thing nobody ever sees this.
No,
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah, I wish.
Oh, what just popped up? Something.
Anybody? Anything?
Anybody? Going once?
Going
Oh,
once,
Jeff,
going
I
twice?
can't read that.
Okay,
Oh.
we're gonna go for the question.
Thanks
Alright.
for the super cat, Jeff, but I can't read that. I'm
So
sorry.
there we go. Question.
What is it?
I've been laughing so hard. I can't.
Give it to us straight.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I
Hike
thought
up your G string and let her fly.
I thought I had a question there.
Yeah.
What was the brand name of the classical strings that I prefer? If that was really the name of them.
Or what did you call them anyway?
I think that's what they're called, but what did I say they were? What is the brand name of the classical guitar. Now, that's going to be difficult because you were cutting up so bad they probably didn't hear me say what
I
they
think
were.
some people got it.
All right. Who's first? First.
Blair Svensson.
Okay, say that again.
Blair?
I don't recognize his name.
Yeah,
Svensson.
okay. He's brand new. Blair.
Spell it, Ginger.
SVEINSON.
Svensson. SVEI. There you go.
Blair, you are now in the draw. You can send
The answer was Augustine, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You can send an email to jpcormier38@gmail.com. What am I?
Send us a
what-
G string.
Yeah, send us a G. Yeah, it's just so far down the tubes now that jpcormier38@gmail.com. Send us an email so we can get a hold of you when the draw happens in a few more weeks, about another 1,500 years. And then who's next?
Gerard Bellevaux.
Just checking the list. Good. Gerard Bellevaux. Gerard, send us an email at jpcormier38@gmail.com. And you are
Can't do it,
now
Jeff.
in the list. You are contestant number 18.
18 people. Not even halfway there, folks.
That's right. We're not even halfway there.
Wow.
This is going to be exciting. It's going to be a big springtime giveaway.
Is it going to be that long?
Well, of course. I mean, we got,
Yeah, I guess it has to be.
it's in weeks. We got
5 G strings to go.
26.
Dan Tube just said G-string theory.
G
Jeez.
string.
God.
Cue the music.
Cue the music, Ginger, please.
Please.
Yeah,
Cue the
he
music.
completely goes down the toilet.
We want to thank you for being with us, and we're going to go with a little more Graham Townsend here. We love you, and thanks to Orangewood Guitars for coming in with us, and all of our partners, and Chris Coote, my brother,
Brother JP.
never ceases to
Our
make,
studio audience,
never
our
ceases
lovely
to make
studio
me
audience
pee
tonight.
in my pants laughing every Wednesday night, and the lovely Ginger, and you're hurting my hand, and I need that for later.
Okay.
And I didn't say for what.
You took yourself out.
All right,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
We love you. We'll see you next Wednesday.